Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You look at the Bulls, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And checking out Miami, currently a ways below. And the starting lineup for Miami, Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, then there's Powell, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. And for Chicago, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Hunter in at the 3. Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Greg, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Chicago. 5 to shoot. Hero, the pass to Powell. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Jackson, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And let's use this time to take a look at the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
Now here's Adebayo, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game. Hero, no good. Chicago with the ball, and even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, BA. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
For 3, Powell. Again, the Heat misses.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Here's Mitchell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Hero, no good.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. 5th on the list, Chicago.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Pass to Hero. Jaquez with a screen on White. Hero with the bucket.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
Bulls leading by 7. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And finished off by Hunter.
Body control was the key there for Hunter. Tripping up the defense and rolling to fully take advantage.
And so Hero will bring it up to the Miami Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Over Edey. Here's Jaquez. That three's off the mark. The Bulls have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Mitchell. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Adebayo finds Hero. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Jackson.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Outside Giddey. MP looking around. Pass to Edey. Now Giddey. The three is up. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Adebayo, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And so it's Chicago. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Aaron Wiggins, Iaquinta out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one misses. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Powell pulls it in. Heat trail by 9. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended up with 58 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
The BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Ware. The Bulls making their last shot. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Mitchell, the pass to Jackson. Oh, he misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Iaquinta. From 20 feet. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Josh Giddey's checked in for Okoro. Miami also changing it up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Hero in for Wiggins. Here's Giddey. No points so far. Pass to Jackson. Back to Giddey. Chicago passing it around from behind the arc. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Giddey.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. To the paint. Here's Jackson over Adebayo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Jackson. 7 points in the game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the lob. Done with a steal. MP making his presence felt.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Adebayo, that's good. 6 points for him.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
Now, BA, it's actually Edris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. PA?
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Everybody get down. You must have left your dancing shoes at home, huh?
A big group substitute. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Bulls up by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
I can see a number of different guys in the three-point contest. Every team in this league has a number of great, well, good shooters.
Yeah, it's not like when we were playing. You had one or two guys. Now everyone's shooting the three.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Chicago Bulls.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Jack, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. MP really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Down by 12. Giddey is the one with White by his side at the 2. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Well, he is a gift.
Oh, MP, an emphatic finish.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Hero outside. Outside Jaquez, beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Jaquez has got 5 points.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Jackson can't get it to go. Heat trail by 9. Hero outside. It's Powell on the wing. 3-pointer, no good. Chicago with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Edey. No good, off the front rim. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo sets a screen. They get it again. Goes back up. MP with the block.
And look, this is what you want to see from MP. Sharpening those defensive instincts and denying easy buckets.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Giddey picking him up. For 3, Powell. Another miss by Powell.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Jackson pushing through the contact inside. MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Adebayo finds Hero. On the wing, Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. The 3 is up. And again, no good by Miami. Chicago leading by 11. Inside, here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
That's good from Jaquez on the assist by Hero. And that's now 7 points for Jaime Jaquez. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For Chicago, Dunn comes in for Hunter, and Mitchell subbed in for White. Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Ware's checked in for Miami. Yakachonis comes in for Mitchell.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Ware. Right side Adebayo. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Adebayo's got 13.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Heat trail by 6. Pass to Yakachonis. Back to Hero. Takes a 3. Chicago with a rebound. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. The 15-footer, and there are the Heat with another bucket.
And Hero excels at that pull-up. It's a shot he has worked tirelessly on.
Shoots from 12, and MP finishes inside. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Ooh, Adebayo, forceful.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Jackson outside. Pass to Dunn. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jackson's got his 7th assist here tonight. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Chicago ahead, up 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
And Coach Spoelstra instructing his guys to look for the best option.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush any bad shots, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Heat. Aaron Wiggins out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Iaquinta in at the point. Here's Wiggins. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Here's Iaquinta. And here's Wiggins. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by MP. To the middle. The slam from MP.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Jones from outside. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Bulls lead by 16. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Tyler Hero's checked in for Miami. Heat trail by 16. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The kick out to Wiggins. Three-pointer Iaquinta. The rebound by MP. Jackson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Pass to Vucevic. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. Another three for Chicago.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Iaquinta. Again, the Heat misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Jackson, pass to Vucevic. That one falls. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Chicago making some changes. Edey's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Hunter comes in for Okoro, and it's Kobe White in for Mitchell. Adebayo finds Jaquez. And the layup is good off the glass. Jaquez has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Edey with a screen on Jaquez. Down low. And the dunk by Edey.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
To the paint. Left side, Hunter. Chicago passing it around. 6 to shoot. Hunter, a screen on Jaquez. Jackson, the pass to Hunter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
A line change here for Miami. Here's Jeffries. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And Vucevic slams it in.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Pass to Ware. Ware, the screen. Now here's Wiggins. Over MP. Again, the Heat misses. From 9 feet, that's good. And it's Jones with the assist. MP's got 34 points.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Let's talk about when you left the WNBA to the WNBA of now. What type of change and growth have you seen in the league?
Oh my gosh, how long do we have to talk about that? Obviously now viewership and the fans, it's just grown so much. You have players like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark who have been such icons in terms of what they did in college and then bringing all of those fans over to the WNBA. Not only were amazing basketball players, but they brought so much off-court stuff to the game. So you brought in a lot of a new type of fan as well. It's not just, you know, the fan that loves basketball and the fan that wants to know the stats. It's more now, like there's a different side of the fan, and now players come to the games and they're dressed to the nines. You've got like Paige Beckers, you've got Asia Wilson, you know, you've got all these amazing players, but you kind of feel like you know them at the same time.
You know, you play like Paige on the court, but you can make an impact like Tamika Catchings.
They have the platform to be able to speak to the fans, and really the attention that they're getting and everything that we've deserved for so long is finally coming to light.
It's so important to be a role model for all these young girls and boys to look up to.
Here at 2K, we take pride in creating the authentic.
Woo!